Good morning, Malai Murasu, 15 minutes news in English, headlines for the day. Police encounter in Madurai, notorious rowdy shot dead. Annamalai urges Tamil Nadu government to end powerloom workers' strike. April to June to be hotter than usual, more heatwave days likely in many states, says IMD. Myanmar earthquake, death toll crosses 2,000, situation is dire. Ashwani Kumar excels on debut as Mumbai Indians beat Kolkata Knight Riders to register first win. News in detail. Police encounter in Madurai, notorious rowdy shot dead. A notorious rowdy with multiple criminal cases was shot dead by the police in Madurai. The encounter has created a stir in the city. In the recent months, Tamil Nadu has witnessed several violent crimes, including murders. This has put pressure on the government. As a result, police have started taking strict action, including encounters. A few days ago, a North Indian thief involved in jewelry snatching case in Chennai was shot dead in an encounter. In Theni, the police opened fire on a suspect who had killed an officer. Yesterday, police shot and killed Subhash Chandra Bose on Ring Road in Madurai. He was the prime suspect in the murder of a man named Kali. Initial reports say that Subhash had several criminal cases against him, and police claim he was shot when he tried to attack them. Senior officers are investigating the incident. Annamalai urges Tamil Nadu government to end powerloom workers' strike. BJP leader Annamalai has asked the Tamil Nadu government to end the powerloom workers' strike in Coimbatore and Tirupur. About 1.25 lakh workers have been on strike for 15 months. They demand a wage increase promised in 2022. Rising electricity costs and other expenses have made their situation worse. The strike has caused Rs 390 crore loss in just 30 days. Many powerlooms have already been shut down. Many more may close if wages are not increased, Annamalai said. He urged the government to hold talks with the owners and workers, and he said fair wages must be given to save lakhs of jobs. AIADMK General Secretary Edappadi Palaniswamy joins Ghibli trend with AI-generated animation. AIADMK General Secretary Edappadi K. Palaniswamy has joined the trending Ghibli-style animations. Recently, social media has been filled with animated images of famous people. These include sports stars, politicians and film celebrities, and many love and share them widely. These images follow the style of Japanese Ghibli studio. Using AI tools like OpenAI and ChatGPT, people are creating such animations. Now, Edappadi Palaniswamy has shared his own Ghibli-style image on his X account. He wrote, "From the heart of Tamil Nadu to Studio Ghibli, reliving my unforgettable moments through timeless art." April to June to be hotter than usual. More heatwave days are likely in many states, says IMD. India is expected to experience hotter than usual temperatures from April to June, with more heatwave days in central and eastern India and northeast plains, the IMD said on Monday. Most part of the country will see higher than normal maximum temperatures, except for some areas in western and eastern India where the temperatures are expected to be normal. Minimum temperatures will also be above normal in most regions, IMD Chief Mrityunjay Mohapatra said in an online press conference. From April to June, most parts of North and East India, Central India and the plains of Northwest India are expected to experience 2 to 4 more heat wave days than the normal, he said. India committed to sustainable energy through nuclear power, says Prime Minister Modi. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Monday reiterated India's commitment to sustainable energy through nuclear power. He said this while sharing an article by Union Minister of State for Independent Charge, Jitendra Singh, where he discussed how countries are set to substantially increase nuclear energy production. Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh elaborates on how nuclear power has emerged as a crucial pillar in India's quest for a sustainable and self-reliant energy future, the PMO said in a post shared on social media platform X. In the media article, Singh mentioned opening up the nuclear energy sector to private players, its rise in recent years and the challenges faced, even as electricity demand in the country is projected to triple by 2047. The Union Minister stated that nuclear power is the answer to India's challenge of how to promote rapid economic growth while also reducing carbon emission and ensuring energy security. India rejects New York Times report on HAL's Russia link. calls it misleading. India has rejected a report by the New York Times that alleged Hindustan Aeronautics Limited supplied sensitive technology to Russian arms agency. The Ministry of External Affairs reportedly stated that the Indian entity mentioned in the report has adhered to all international obligations on strategic trade controls and end-user commitments. The said report is factually incorrect and misleading. It has tried to frame issues and distort facts to suit a political narrative, a report quoted the MEA as saying. The government also urged media outlets to keep due diligence in mind while publishing such reports. Donald Trump says US will tariff the entire world. Let's see what happens. US President Donald Trump has declared that he will tariff the entire world as the United States gear up for what he has called Liberation Day on April 2. His announcement comes on board the Air Force One. In the coming days, we would impose tariffs on all countries, he said. Till now, the talk in Washington was about reciprocal tariffs on nations that levy an import duty on US goods and services and those with which the US has trade imbalances. But that is not the case, as Donald Trump has said. We would start with all the countries. Let's see what happens, Trump told reporters on board the presidential aircraft. China has already been penalized as President Trump's tariffs on steel and aluminium imports as well as several other Chinese goods are currently in place. Tariffs on auto imports are also scheduled to be effective from April 3. Myanmar earthquake death toll crosses 2,000. Situation is dire. The death toll from the major earthquake in Myanmar has risen to 2,056, the junta said on Monday, and more than 3,900 people were injured. A statement from a junta spokesperson said that 270 more people are still missing. It has also declared a week of national mourning and directed that national flags will fly at half-mast until April 6 in sympathy for the loss of life and damages. The announcement came as the tempo and urgency of rescue efforts wound down in Mandalay, one of the worst affected cities and the country's second largest with more than 1.7 million inhabitants. The situation is so dire that it's hard to express what's happening, said Chief Administrator of Mandalay, Saja North Mask. People camped out in streets across the Mandalay for third successive night because they were either unable to return to their ruined homes or were nervous about repeated aftershocks that rattled the city over the weekend. Jasprit Bumrah is on the borderline of a fracture. Ex-MI bowling coach issues warning to Team India. Former Mumbai Indians bowling coach Shane Bond has warned India not to overuse pacer Jasprit Bumrah, suggesting he could be on the verge of suffering a back fracture. Bumrah is currently out of action due to back injury he sustained during the Border Gavaskar Trophy between India and Australia. The pacer suffered back spasms during the fifth test of the 5-match series in Sydney and did not bowl during Australia's second innings in the match. He was asked to offload after the injury and is yet to return to action. Bumrah was initially expected to return during India's ODI series against England at home this year, but he failed to make the cut and was later ruled out of Champions Trophy 2025. The 31-year-old is yet to make his comeback for Mumbai Indians in the ongoing IPL 2025. Bumrah has regularly faced troubles with back issues, and Bond believes the fast bowler should take his time before making his return to competitive cricket. The former Mumbai Indians bowling coach feels another injury can prove career-threatening for the pacer. Ashwani Kumar excels on debut as Mumbai Indians beat Kolkata Knight Riders to register first win. Mumbai Indians thrashed Kolkata Knight Riders by 8 wickets to notch up their first victory of IPL 2025. After restricting KKR to just 116, Mumbai Indians chased down 117 in just 12.5 overs with Ryan Reckleton smashing a half-century and Surya Kumar Yadav slamming a quick-fire cameo. Mumbai Indians handed an IPL debut to 23-year-old Ashwani Kumar, who picked up 4 wickets on his IPL debut, including dismissing Ajinkya Rahane on the very first ball. KKR were reduced to 45 for 5 after 7 overs and couldn't recover. Mumbai Indians soared up to the 6th place, while KKR are now rooted to the bottom of the IPL 2025 table.